KVJ After the Show podcast.
Kevin's eyes look insane, but he's got new hair. Virginia is a witch, and she farts in her chair. Jason is a spaz who's got an old man's ass. Welcome to the After the Show podcast.
Yeah, hello and welcome to the KVJ After the Show podcast for your Friday. Yes, we're doing it, and we're doing another one. We're doing one live, though. Later on today, we're going to be at the Palm Beach Kennel Club inside the paddock room at 6 p.m. We're going to be doing another one of these things. Going to be more interactive. Going to be the live crowd. Going to be a lot of cocktails. Going to be a lot of fun. So looking forward to seeing everybody out there. And if you don't have tickets, you can still watch it live. Going to be on YouTube and Twitch. And it'll also be on demand, too, posted up. So you can see all that kind of stuff. We'll be doing a lot of the stuff we do on the regular show with people and just goofing around.
Oh, it'll be great fun. Once you get the drinks flowing, who knows what this shit's going to happen.
And we each have a signature drink. And I'm so excited because mine is a Easy Breezy Lemon Squeezy. And it's so delicious.
I'm just trying to figure out if it is possible to crowd surf. I don't know. I've been feeling it lately.
Okay.
Is that opening us up to some kind of legal issue? Probably.
You're gonna knock that tooth out.
I'm afraid someone's gonna punch my nards or grab onto them, or I don't know.
How many times can one DJ knock out the same tooth?
Bring it on, motherfuckers! It's the After the Show podcast.
Okay. Yeah. Never know what might happen, especially after the cocktails happen. I think we'll probably be somewhat restrained for about maybe 8 to 9 minutes, and then after that, just all hell's going to break loose.
Well, I've been told I'm doing a forced pregame with the witch.
What is this pregame? What exactly are you doing?
I have no idea. She told me I'm doing it.
I'm going to his house, and I'm going to braid his hair. And I'm not going to be drinking then because I'm going to be driving him, and I got to go bring Rocco to his dad. So we're going to Panda's work real quick to go bring Rocco to his dad.
Okay.
And while we're there, we're going to look at the new green screen video facility that Panda has helped build out.
Oh, cool.
That we can use whenever we want. So Panda's green screen is kind of like our green screen.
Okay.
And we're going to have cocktails there, and we're going to have a little pregame party. And my tax guy is going to be there. He wants to meet you and get a picture. He's very excited to meet you. And I told him to have Jameson.
Okay, it just seems, Kevin, it seems like a trap because there's tax guys and it's Panda's work and there's I've seen this movie before and I've seen how it ends.
Another Virginia production.
And it always ends with Bird getting fucked.
Yeah.
It'll be fun. You can drink the whole time. From the moment I start braiding your hair, I want you to have a nice little Jameson and ginger.
I know there's more than meets the eye on this one. There's something.
You're going to have a lot of hoops you're going to have to jump through to get a whiskey.
She's being too sweet about braiding my hair, and there's some weird shit. Like they're making a bar, a makeshift bar. It's just some wonky, weird shit.
There's going to be Jameson and ginger. There's going to be champagne. There's going to be beer.
It sounds odd, right? It sounds like there's something else to this.
There's a hook in there somewhere.
A hook right in my fish.
Yeah.
Fish's mouth.
Uh-huh. So, yeah, we will have our own signature drinks out there today. They will have food, if you were wondering.
Yes.
Doors do open at 5 p.m. So what I would imagine, hopefully they'll have service pretty soon after that. So maybe if you come early, you could eat and get all that stuff out of the way and then enjoy the show that starts at 6.
I love it.
Mm-hmm. They do say if you got tickets and want to be efficient, have those tickets out and ready so they can move people through quickly. And if your tickets are on your phone, have it ready to scan when you get in so they can get everybody in the door fast.
You guys want to wear matching outfits for, I don't know, for a number or something?
I would love to. I bought a dress last night, so I am all about, oh, good Lord. They're cleaning the windows. Me and Jay Bird just about had a heart attack.
Well, anytime you see somebody rappelling down outside your window, I've seen too many movies. I think the guy's got, some kind of AK and he's about to start lighting us up.
And with all the crazy shit she says.
I'm like, yep.
They finally got us,
Never
Kev.
mind, that live show just got canceled.
Look at
Well,
that.
the good news is I'm on this side and closest to the window, so I'll take the bullet first, motherfuckers.
Yeah, right. Like, of course, it's a man.
Golly. I looked back and thought it was Spider-Man.
What happens if you're up
They
there?
should warn people.
What? Yeah, no shit. I know, because I thought it was a terrorist attack at first.
No heads up.
They've got me 3 different times. I went over to get something to drink from the kitchen, and the motherfucker was dangling out the window going, Dennis, what the fuck? Yeah. They're getting in. They're attacking us.
They're coming in from all sides.
It's finally happening.
It's all going down. So, yeah, it's going to be a fun time. Looking forward to seeing everybody out there. Be there at about 6 o'clock doing this thing live. And going to have my whole family, too.
Nice.
Well, most of the family.
Is your son coming in early?
Boys will not be there, no.
Oh,
no.
okay. No boys. Just
No.
Caitlin and Kim?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, my oldest son is in from Nashville next week for Sunfest. And then it's a 21 and over event, so Cannon won't be there.
Gotcha. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Magnolia wanted to come, and I was like, Mags, you can't. It's just going to be weird content. And if I'm talking about vaginas and I look over and lock eyes with my daughter, it's just a weird feeling.
Well, legally, she can't get in there anyway.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm one of the bouncers. I'd have to bounce Max. Sorry, Max. I love you, kid.
Gone.
Get the fuck out.
Gone. Yeah, doing a thing with Caitlin, too. What do you know your dad? So it'll be more of an adult version, delving into things in her life. And
Is she going to talk about the kind of stuff that she talks about on her podcast?
that's pretty much what it is, because I know there's at least 2 podcasts that she said, yeah, Mom, Dad, you may not want to listen to this one. So I think those questions kind of delve into that a bit. And since I haven't listened, I don't know, but I think the questions do kind of.
Well, I mean, there's some pretty awkward stuff. Okay, just be prepared, dog.
Are you ready for this?
It's
Yeah.
it could get weird.
It will.
You're definitely going to need a tequila before
Well,
that segment.
This is going to be towards the end when
Okay.
I'm going to be probably half in the bag. So
Good.
I need to numb myself for about 50 minutes before we do that segment.
If I had to listen to Magnolia talk about the things that Caitlin talks about, I don't know if I could.
I was having a tough time hearing it.
Yeah.
Well, you played the one clip. I don't know. Let's not even talk. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm a bit drunk, so.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the one that we gotta be careful about, though. Sometimes there's too many shots going on. That's what happened at the Crazy Horse, and that's why we all blacked out.
Oh, Blackout
Because
Saturday?
There were so many drinks coming at one time, and then we feel bad because we've been yelled at before. Someone's bought us a shot. Like, oh, fuck you, Jay Bird. I guess I'll drink my tequila then. Like, oh, okay, I'll drink it. So we just got to be careful.
Yeah, if you're going to buy me something, buy me a beer. Don't buy me a shot because I can't black out again. So many events, I black out.
I'm just saying that as a cautionary tale to pace ourselves. We're going to play this audio back on Monday.
Kevin, what happened? I don't remember anything past the first 20 minutes of the Kennel Club.
Port St. Lucie Pete gave me some Port St. Lucie moonshine, and holy shit.
You woke up in bed with him? What happened?
That would be a story.
Now you and Port St. Lucie Pete are dating?
That would be definitely a story.
I'm just saying.
Pacing.
Yes.
Today we did a KVJ draft for the best cartoons. Virginia got first pick and went Looney Tunes, Peppa Pig, and Scooby-Doo, Where Are You?
The early numbers are in, and she's not doing bad at all, actually.
Really? Okay.
Yeah,
Really?
so far.
Okay, I'll take that.
Suits had South Park, The Fairly Odd Parents, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Heroes and a half.
Jaybird went with Heavy Metal, Muppet Babies, and My Little Pony. Denny's had SpongeBob SquarePants, Futurama, and Rick and Morty. And I had Family Guy, The Simpsons, and Phineas and Ferb. So we'll see on Monday who exactly got the most votes on Facebook and Instagram. Now, Jaybird, he had asked about doing The Lion King, and we're like, well, that's an animated movie, but people let us know that on Disney Junior, there is a Lion King cartoon series. I can't remember the name of it was.
I'm not picking that. That shit sounds whack.
Yeah. So, just to let...
An offshoot of The Lion King. No, I'm talking about the one where Scar fucks some shit up.
Yeah.
Scar's my favorite.
Yeah, Brianna said, nobody chose Bluey. You all lost. Bluey, that's that new kid stuff, right?
It's so modern. I'm not really familiar with Bluey.
Yeah, I'm not either. I've heard it, and I'm so thankful that I don't know anything about that. So God bless it. I mean, I loved when my kids were younger, but I got no desire to be there anymore.
No one picked the Smurfs
Nobody took the Smurfs.
or your old ass Jetsons.
I didn't put the Jetsons on there because you guys always come for me.
Yeah, I don't think Jetsons is sexy enough to win the tournament.
I don't think it is either.
Now, we are talking about Facebook, though.
You're right. You do
But-
get the older vote.
But the Jetsons might be too obscure.
There were some people that were texting me like, I couldn't believe you. And they were like going, you didn't take the Flintstones or the Jetsons. I'm like, okay. How do you say you're old without saying you're old?
I have to go watch MASH right after I watch the
Right,
Flintstones.
yeah. That's basically about it.
Oh, my mom loved the shit out of some MASH.
Man, MASH was such a depressing show. And I get it. I'm sure it's a great show. But as a little kid, it was still old as fuck for me as a little kid. Just the song would come on. It always came on Sunday night. At
It
least
was such a depressing theme song.
It was.
Oh, my gosh.
And the school was the next day for Monday, and you'd get the Sunday scaries, and MASH is on. Ugh. Shit that, man.
Just messed everything up, man. Let me see. Got a couple other emails here to get to. You were talking earlier about how you went to a vending machine in St. Augustine and got charged $75.
I mean, they bent him over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got screwed.
And you just got what? A bag of chips? Was that all
Yes.
it was?
It was I remember the vending machine and everything. It all made sense when I started researching it, the date, where it was at, and the charge.
Mm-hmm. Melissa said, well, maybe whoever set up the price of the machine put in 75 period, and it should have been period 75.
That's a good
That's
point.
a good point.
That's a really good point. Were they 75 cents?
And is this person just rolling in the dough right now?
Well, I was on vacation, and you're drinking, you're having. I didn't really check my itemized list until the other day.
You usually don't. When you're on vacation, you're having fun.
No.
You're trying to looking for babes to pork.
Mm-hmm. Babes to pork, and it's 1982. Babes to pork. After that, I'm going to go host a wet T-shirt contest in Lauderdale or Daytona
Are you
Beach.
going to go see some bodacious tatas?
These tatas are amazing, Kevin.
We should bring back wet T-shirt contests. Just saying, those were awesome. I don't care what decade you're in. Wet T-shirt contests were incredible.
The way I look at it, if you want to be a part of a wet T-shirt contest, I don't see there's anything wrong with it.
Right.
Yeah. Some people think it's sexualizing women, which it is.
We can have wet boxer contests too. I get down with that. A little wet dick.
Well, what happens if a woman wants to be sexualized? She's like, I want everyone to
You
see
should
my-
have that right.
She should have that right.
I bought these things and I want to get a return on my investment.
I demand to be objectified.
There are some people that are like that.
Look at my titties.
How dare you not look at my titties? Yeah, you're a pig if you don't look at the titties.
And you're a pig if you do.
Titties.
Speaking of pig, I forgot to tell you the funniest drama that came out of Crawfish. Did you know that the cops, Jupiter PD, removed that guy in the pig outfit because he was creeping people out?
No way, did he? I talked to him, and he was...
He's so nice.
he was so nice.
He
And
is such a nice. He's a fan. He's a cool guy, and he's actually been messaging me about it, saying it's pretty funny that the cops were dragging out the guy in a pig costume.
He's always real nice to me.
The pigs removed the pig.
Why would they remove him?
Parents thought that he was creepy, and they didn't understand why he was in a pig
You
costume.
can't remove somebody for that. That's not a.
And the reason why, because he's telling me why he does this stuff. He said it brings so much joy to people. They just like seeing it. So to him, he considers it his life's mission to wear these goofy costumes to go out to brighten people's day.
I don't think the parents understood. And they thought it was weird, and they went and told the cops, and the cops are like, "All right, well,
was he
if the
just-
parents want him out, we'll ask him to leave." They weren't like roughing him up or tasing him or anything, but
Get the pig. Kick his ass.
it wasn't any of that. I think some parents just misconstrued what he was there to do, which was to spread joy and laughter and
But I don't
Nobody
understand.
else was in a costume.
Here's what I don't understand. I'm not trying to turn into Lawyer Larry over here. If you're just in a pig costume and you're doing nothing illegal, you can't ask somebody to leave because you're uncomfortable with their. I don't understand. What was he going up to kids and going, "I'm the pig. I want to eat you." Like, was he fucking them up with in their headspace?
I don't think so. I can't speak to the exact interactions that happen with the children.
There's got to be more to the story, Kev. You just can't kick a man out for wearing a pig costume.
I wouldn't think so.
Look,
Not a fan of it.
I defer to the police that are there. The festival pays the police to be there and keep the festival safe. And I don't have time to do an internal investigation as to what the pig was doing, but I defer to the cops.
Okay.
I don't have time.
I just,
I guess parents were complaining. I don't know. But
Yeah.
that is just another layer of drama that happened at the Crawfish Festival.
I mean, look, I defend people in costumes.
I know
it's
you
kind
do.
Of it's part of my community.
I know.
So if he's not doing anything wrong, I'm just curious. I'll check out the police report.
Janelle from Jupiter, the charcuterie girl, had a good story about the Crawfish Festival. She was there on Saturday. She said, I had a blast. I tried Virginia's crawfish, Monica, and I chatted with Mags a bit about her recent rhinoplasty. The dish was so freaking good, and Mags was so sweet. Rocco was awesome as the checkout person. It made me smile when he said, would you like to leave a tip?
They make the kid ask. They're no dummies.
And he's got balls of steel. He'll ask you anything.
Anywho, I've never had strep throat before, and after V said Mags had it, I was like, oh no, my throat is starting to hurt a bit. I just left MD now, and yep, I got strep. Luckily, I don't have a fever and don't feel too bad, but I do have tickets to the live show, which I'm so excited about, but now I'm not going to be able to attend, which makes me so sad. I'll find somebody who
damn.
knows you guys and would love the tickets to give them to. So...
Well, do you have the ticket? Because I know a billion people that want these tickets.
Yeah, if you've got them and you want to put them up for grabs, people would really appreciate it.
They from what I understand, the tickets are so gone. Well, I couldn't even bring any family members. I wasn't able to bring family members because there's no room for it.
And we didn't realize Mags had strep throat till Monday, but I mean, yeah, she may have caught strep throat at the festival.
Damn, Mags.
We
handing
sent
out crawfish and strep.
You Cynickies love getting motherfuckers sick, don't you?
we sent Mags to MD Now on Monday, and they were like, "Yep, she got strep."
You fed me horrific, sickly crawfish. Got me sick on Wednesday. Mags getting on KVJ Nation or sick. The fuck, Cynickies?
I didn't do it on purpose. I swear.
Virginia brought in oysters for me yesterday, and I got to admit I was a little bit nervous. But I got to tell you, I ate those. They are maybe the best oysters I've had in my entire life.
She gave you,
and look at me, I'm strong as an ox today.
she gave you 37 pounds of shredded lettuce.
Did you put the oysters on top of the lettuce and make like a little salad?
No, I didn't. I just ate it. Yeah, I didn't. It was a lot. And I thought I was just going to try the oysters, and they were still kind of warm for when you had made them. And I didn't want to, sometimes when you heat things up, it's just not the same.
Especially oysters.
I ate one. I'm like, oh my gosh. So I kept at it, and I didn't feel like any lettuce. So yeah.
No worries.
Yeah.
That's the most oysters I ever made you. I never made you really any oyster food
They were
before.
fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all about the sauce. And so I made a nice little sauce.
She had the sauce in a pan, but it wasn't covered at all. So we're in the elevator, and I swear to you, every single floor stopped, and she's just holding this pan with all this sauce, and it reeks of clam bullshit.
Garlic,
Oyster,
onion.
there's no covering on it. And this woman walks in, she's like, "Oh, nice sauce." She's getting off of where the lawyer building is. And we're walking there
Nice
with
sauce.
a fucking pan full of clam sauce or oyster sauce.
We just do it different in Louisiana. I mean, lid schmid.
I hear you.
Just
Who
walk
needs
around
it?
with a loose sauce.
Who needs it? I got an email here from Oscar. He said, last week's What Did I Lick kind of ruined it for me. I was so looking forward to Virginia's OnlyFans page, but after seeing Kevin's disgust on the YouTube channel, I am reconsidering. I was such a big fan of Virginia's feet. I went as far as donating to Little Smiles in exchange for a pair of Virginia's socks. I donated $50 and promised to donate another $50 after I received them, and I never got them.
What?
Now I'm glad I didn't. What a disappointment. Buen fin de semana.
Oh, we call that foot fetish guilt. By the way, usually the foot fetish community wants a little bit of that stank.
I sent out socks, and the person I sent them to never made a donation, so I never agreed to do 50 before and 50 after. I don't know who this guy is.
This guy sounds like he's a Johnny-come-lately trying to get a rise out of you, Sinicki.
Making shit up.
Yeah.
You ain't getting a rise out of this. Not on fucking Friday of a free live show.
Believe me, I got plenty of comments from the foot community. Describe what it smells like, Bird. Is it really that stinky? Describe it. I'm like, stop emailing me.
Do you want to smell it?
No, I already smelled it. They were horrific.
No, you smelled the insole. You didn't smell the actual fleshy pigs. If you want to get a little bit of this, you let me know.
We'll save it for the live show today. Let's just fuck it. Let's weird everybody out today that comes. Let's weird out our entire audience on our first podcast back.
I'll put the foot out there. Anybody who wants to sniff it, let's go.
She calls them little pigs.
Little pigs.
Makes him sound so attractive.
Right?
Anders had made a meme talking about punishments on the show. This is from the Do It Bitch. And you can see Jaybird here, where Jaybird went full out. It was the loser pouring lemon juice in their eyes. And there's Jaybird. You can see he went about a gallon of lemon juice in both eyes. And it says, I ain't going out like a bitch.
Wow.
And then what I love is Denny's, who's just looking down. And Denny says, well, at least we didn't have to drink the lemon juice. Virginia is a hero. Some gave all.
The fucking lemon juice. God. Boy, was I really burned up that day.
And Christy said, Virginia's my people. I want to tell you, I'm so happy to hear you talk about your confusion with the movie Face Off the other day.
Thank you. Okay. Not all of us can follow along with the complication of that layer.
Yeah, for some reason, I literally cannot watch that movie or Freaky Friday because my brain will not allow me to remember or keep track of who is who.
Yes, girl. Yes.
I can never follow the storyline and become completely confused. I was so relieved I wasn't the only dumbass that thought this way, and also laughing my ass off when I heard you say this. You are my people.
Dumbasses unite. Some of our brains can't compute stuff like that, and there's no shame in admitting you have shortcomings.
There are some movies that you're watching like, I don't know what the fuck is going on.
The Matrix. Okay, The Matrix, y'all. I can't. That movie is too smart. I can't.
Denny's tells me I've never seen The Matrix, and he told me I would love it.
Really?
I've never seen that, and I've never seen Inception.
Okay.
Inception's great, but my favorite thing about it is the French music. It's got a whole French soundtrack. I don't know if I understood Inception completely, but I love the music.
Yeah.
It's tricky.
Yeah, would I like those? Are those two movies I would like?
I can't say about Inception, and I can't say about either. I really like The Matrix. It's one of my all-time favorites. Probably top 20 at least.
Really?
For me. Yeah, I'd say probably top 20.
When you see it, will you explain it to me?
I don't know. Let me watch it first and see if the bird can get it. I don't know.
I think Inception, I've seen parts of it. I can't remember if I was on a plane and fell asleep or I was hammered and watched it.
It's about falling asleep.
Okay, oddly enough, it made me fall asleep.
Huh?
So I'm not
was
sure.
that part of the movie?
I don't know. I don't know if I'm awake now.
M. Night Shyamalan.
Dang,
He's been sleeping the whole time.
Did you wake up right now and you're back on the plane? All of
That'd
this
be
was
crazy.
a fucking dream.
Oh my
Wow,
god!
that would just.
Mind
I don't know if I could go
blown.
on.
How crazy would that be?
That'd be too much. That's just too much. That would be crazy. Let me see here. One that Virginia's wrong.
These are my favorite emails.
Let me see. Which of these 20 emails should I go through?
Are you writing these?
Oh, I swear.
I can't possibly be wrong this much.
Let me guess about what she's.
There's so many. It probably, if I see 3 words the most in the text thread, it's always Virginia's wrong. It's probably the most 3 repeated words in our chat thread.
Are you writing these, Jaybird?
No, I've got 75 phone numbers.
This one was just Virginia went on a little rant. It was the Disney versus DeSantis thing. And one of the things that might happen is that the state would start inspecting Disney instead of letting them self-inspect their monorail and some of their rides. And it says here, it's crazy to think that a Florida government inspector would do a better job than a Disney inspector would on carnival rides. Haven't carnival rides been all over the news lately? Also, self-inspection doesn't mean that it's not done right, as there may be independence and segregation of duties. It's in Disney's best interest that it be done right, and therefore they'll be far more thorough than any Florida inspector.
Whatever. You're not allowed to die at Disney. If you die there, they take you off premise and pronounce you dead on the outskirts.
Sounds like she's double downing on dumb.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever.
Yeah. But this is, this sums it up, and this is one of those arguments down party lines pretty much. He said this is a butthurt politician misusing Florida taxpayer dollars because he hurt his ego, and a case of Virginia talking out of her bum.
I have no political agenda. I don't even know who's on whose side, what political party. I don't know.
Spoken like a true Republicrat.
I just am saying, anybody who's in charge of inspecting their own stuff, I don't know. I want an outside person inspecting.
It's funny. She really doesn't know that.
I really don't.
I can hear her do it. She will start to step into a political thing, and she doesn't even realize she's doing it. She's been Republican and Democrat within the same show. I swear she has been.
But she's like a lot of people. They don't let information stand in the way of them having a very strong opinion.
Absolutely. That's why she's a Republican.
Let me see. We had an email here from Mindy, and she said, I heard this week Virginia and Bird discussing the quote-unquote popcorn incident that landed Bird in the hospital, but I've never heard what it was. Please discuss.
Bird, tell the people.
The most popcorn ever eaten in one sitting by a human being. And we built a popcorn sarcophagus, and I didn't get out until
you were in the
day
lobby.
4.
Yeah, you were in the lobby of a movie theater, and people, when they walked in the doors and right before they got to the concession stand, there was Bird in this
giant plexiglass box.
I apologize. It might have been the beginning of day 3 or the beginning, because we started in the afternoon, meaning the beginning of the stunt day of it. I was in there probably 2.5 days, and then they broke me out of the popcorn stunt when Virginia was supposed to be watching.
Well, here's what happened. They put the box on wheels, and they were like, hey, if you want to, you can roll him into the theater and y'all can watch a movie instead of just sitting in the lobby and being bored. And I was like, oh my gosh, yes. Let's go in the movie theater, roll the box in there and watch a movie, because that'll be more fun for me. I don't want to just sit in the lobby. That's boring.
It was the only time during the whole stunt we moved that away from anybody that was a person. So I'm stuck in this theater, and Virginia can't hear me because
I'm watching the movie.
You're watching Superman Returns, I think.
No, it was Click.
Okay, it was the loudest movie, and I'm starting. I can't breathe, and I'm starting to like. Virginia. No one can hear me. Finally, an usher walks in by chance. I'm like, gotta call 911. So they wheel me out, call 911. They busted me out of the popcorn.
So dramatic.
Right in front of these little kids that listen to the show. They go, Mommy, what's going on with Chambers? They had to put the mask on. I'm on a fucking gurney.
I never saw the end of that movie either, so thanks.
Because I was dying. There's my partner right there.
And I remember that because we had a family vacation we planned for a long time. We were going to the Chica Lodge in the Keys.
Ooh, that's an expensive place.
It was. And so that's why it was going to be just amazing. We'd saved up, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't wait for this. I spent the entire trip on the phone with our management, yelling at me about how I could be so stupid to put him in that box and how much it was going to cost. And my wife said, can you come enjoy the fake? So it's like, yeah.
I legit.
Bird's in the hospital. It was just,
I legit
was
had something wrong with me. No, my electrolytes were so low, and I was so dehydrated. They pumped me full of. They put me in the serious part of the hospital. It wasn't a panic attack. I had heart issues with all that.
It's no joke.
It was no joke. I was fucked up for a little bit.
I have a much stronger more awareness of all those kind of things about electrolytes and all those kind of things. I can't remember if that preceded where that radio show killed that woman for that
did.
water
We were
drinking thing.
You were
right?
before,
Yeah, we were before
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
And
didn't know.
That opened up my eyes to hypohidrosis, where you can actually drown your body in water and throw your electrolytes off.
Oh, my family wanted me to get out so bad, and I refused. They were so mad at me. I'm like, I'm not getting out. I'm not getting out.
Yeah.
Three.
You just kept eating
I
and
did.
eating. He was eating his way out of the popcorn, and he was almost done.
I starved myself for 2.5 days to go into that thing, and then I had to pee on top of.
I remember
over,
that. I would
it
have
was
to.
a whole
I would have to
thing.
climb up that ladder, and I would hand you a receptacle, and we try to cover the popcorn so you didn't piss all over what you're eating.
Cloak it.
It was rough, man.
Did you ever poo in the
Never
box?
didn't have to. I starved myself, and I just kept on eating the popcorn, and I think my body was going into such shock. I didn't know what was happening, but no, I never did until I got to the hospital.
It'd have been so awesome though if you would have farted and popcorn would have come out, kind of like a popcorn popper. Pop, 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 pop.
I remember on day like it was the second day, and I was starting to already feel it. There was this guy. We had a ladder where people could come up and say hi, and this guy came up. He had the wettest lips, and he kept touching his lips.
And he kissed you?
And he grabbed a piece of popcorn out of the thing, and it dropped back in. And I yelled at, I fucking snapped at him.
Don't take the popcorn!
You have wet lips. You have wet lips. I don't think he was happy with me. It was awful. We had zero security.
It was a tough time.
It was weird.
It was a tough time. Yeah. I do have a couple Feel Good Fridays. Our buddy Derek is going with his son to Georgia. He and Jackson are going turkey hunting. Spend some
Aw.
quality father-son time together.
We love Derek. He's Sasser Salt husband.
Absolutely. They're amazing people. They let me stay in their parents' condo when I went up there for the Jake Owen show.
Nice.
And yeah, that was just really nice of them, and they're great people.
They were at the naughty potty looking very sexy.
Uh-huh.
Not
yeah.
the kids, just the parents.
They're a good-looking couple. Good-looking couple. They could be models, right?
They could.
Mm-hmm.
They got that look.
Yeah. Said might even introduce him to Bucky's on the way.
Oh, yes. Take
That's
him to
awesome.
Bucky's. Show him the beaver.
Yeah.
He'll be so happy.
The kids seem to really like the Bucky's. There was so many kids at Bucky's
I
just
bet,
running
yeah.
around.
Yeah, he said, I can't wait to just hang out with my buddy. That's awesome, man. If you got kids, you know what that's all about.
When you go there, get the assortment of fudge. They have the boxes where they kind of cut the fudge up, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. It was great fun trying to guess the flavors.
Oh.
Every bite or every piece was a surprise. I just loved it.
I love it. You are like a little kid.
Mm-hmm.
They have so many fun, like, Bucky's things, too, like souvenirs to take home with you. It
was
really is fun.
Just because everyone seems to, I don't know, get excited about Bucky's. There was definitely a buzz there.
Get the brisket, too. Oh, it's so good.
Most of the buzz was in my brain from the drinking.
Patty had said, I've got 2 Feel Good Fridays. First, I'm super excited to be at the live event tonight. And second, I have lost 40 pounds since the beginning of the year. Wow.
Okay, now.
A lot more to go, but feeling great. That's awesome. She got a before and after right there. That is
I know
so
her.
great.
She's
yeah.
so nice. I remember her.
Yeah.
She's very, very nice.
That's fantastic. I'm so happy for you. That's a great feeling there, Patty.
Yeah, she's a very nice person.
Yeah.
I remember meeting her at the Crazy Horse. That was
Yes.
the non-blacked out one.
Oh, okay.
Remember we did a third one, and we kind of like we can't get that drunk again.
We're learning.
Man, what the shit happened at that event? I don't know where it went so wrong.
Shots.
There was this so many,
Jameson shots, which I don't normally do.
but different kind. It was. I just felt like there's all different kinds of stuff going on.
The last thing I didn't remember is taking pictures. And we took pictures when we got there first.
I vaguely remember.
You left on a motorcycle.
I remember getting on the motors. I really do.
You left on the back of a motorcycle and you were giving us all the bird as you peeled out.
I felt like
Denny's was Ralphing in front of the Crazy Horse.
He threw up on the wall and then every single carpet in my house. Which was really, it was odd. He's like he was a cat and he knew where to go. Man, I woke up. I woke up. It's either if I wake up completely naked and there's clothes on my fan, I'm freaked out. Or if I wake up completely clothed, I'm freaked out. And I couldn't find my clothes. Remember?
Yes.
They were on the side of my house.
Oh, that's so funny.
You invited all these people there.
I know, because we were looking for you. I actually had them all ride in the truck with me and Panda and Rocco. And Panda was so mad at me because I invited people to I invited strangers to sit in the back seat with Rocco.
I was kind of mad too. It was that kind of drunk where everything's just overwhelming, so you just have to run. That's kind of where I was at.
I can't handle life.
I ran from my own house and hid in my alleyway.
Yeah, we'll see what tonight's show is going to be all about. It's going to be a good time. Love to get out there. So hopefully you can make it. If not, you'll watch it. And the good news, too, is that we're going to be doing a lot more of these. So I'm very excited because everybody is on board for this. And I think this is going to be a lot of fun. And so hopefully we get out. And hopefully we come to your area soon, too, because I know there's people down south or up north, wherever you might be, that we do have plans. I'm talking a lot about, hey, let's make sure we're getting to the Treasure Coast and Broward and Miami-Dade and all that. So,
well, it's a good sign that it's happening now.
Yeah.
Now that it's happening, and those are good signs.
That's right. So tonight will be one of many. Hope to see everybody there, or at least see you on YouTube. We're going to have an open chat room as well. So it's going to be kind of an interactive show that way. So if you want to interject or ask questions or be a part of it, hop into the chat room on YouTube or on Twitch.
People are asking if Lana is going to be there. She's trying to get down, but she's not in town right now. She's trying to get here.
She's trying to get down on a bunch of guys.
She's in Daytona right now.
Oh, that seems like a good town for her.
She is in Daytona.
She seems like a Daytona kind of girl.
Oh, yeah. She's trying to do her best to get down. We'll see.
But she's the kind of vibe we need tonight. Like, seriously. Ladies, let's all channel our inner Lana.
Well, if Lana comes out, I hope someone's going to fuck her.
On stage?
She wants some action.
On stage.
We will pass her around like a potluck dinner.
Oh, Suits gets first dibs.
Wow. Then I definitely am in a dream. I had the weirdest dream. Suits is fucking bird dressed as Lana. Like, what the hell, man?
And I'm hard. I don't get this.
Inception, dude. I need to wake up. What the hell?
No, you love it too much, Kevin.
Yeah.
We call that a wet dream, Kev.
Okay. Well, we'll see you out this weekend. I'm going to be in Port St. Lucie at the Sprouts right there. What is the name of it?
You're in Tradition West.
Tradition West, yeah.
Yeah, and it's a brand new Sprouts, too. So y'all go see Kevin. Check out that store. It's really nice. And then come see me at Tradition at 5 p.m. at Town Square.
Very nice. Okay. And if you're going to the Gwen Stefani show, I'll see you guys there as well. So have a good weekend. Back here on Monday. Goodbye.